Well, hello, everybody. This is Dr. Dick Pritchard from Columbus, Ohio, and you are listening to our CTF Oh Rockstar Team Training for March the 22nd, 2020. Okay, let's get started. I hope you all had a great week. For you new folks, CTF Oh is a nutritional products and wellness company. It was founded by these three guys that you see on your screen if you're watching online. Their names are Steve and Stuart Finger, two brothers, and Michael Kahn. I've known Stuart and Michael for 10 years now. I just met Steve a little more recently. These are three of the most honest and above-board people you'll ever meet in your whole life. Their whole mission is to help people like you and me make money from home. And gosh, who doesn't want to do that as of the last month or so? They are paid as distributors, just like everybody else, just like you, just like me. They do not receive corporate bonuses or salaries. That's one of the things I think is really fantastic about this company. Well, we made some good progress this week. As always, we signed up 194 new members into our group. 18 of those came in for free by mail. All right. Our 31-day team sales volume up again, $73,384. That's a good month. Our weekly team sales volume to date is important because we get paid by weekly sales, $11,933. That is down a little bit from last week, but week's not quite over yet. It's still a good week. Anything above $10,000 is a good week in my book. We now have a total of 36,584 registered members. If you think that number is really large compared to our sales and that kind of thing, it is. That's because the company allows people to join for free. Some people go out and buy guaranteed sign-ups and stuff like that, and they've got a bunch of robots that aren't even real people. Some people join and immediately quit once they find out there's actual investment and work involved. That chases away a whole lot of people from any business, okay? But we do have enough people participating and active to create the kinds of sales numbers that you see there. And that's really all I care about. It should be all you care about. Our postal profit system, which mass mails letters for people. This week we sent out 42 new info packs. We had 6 auto ship sign-ups, and we sent out 66 follow-up letters. We're kind of in between mass mailings. We have another 20,000 invitation letters going out like any day. Maybe they've already gone out, I don't know, but I'm expecting to be flooded pretty soon. Okay, a couple of weekly updates for training. I think the USA got a big wake-up call in the last 2 weeks. Okay, and what I mean by that, well, I got a wake-up call in 2010, July of 2010 to be exact, when my boss called me in and told me they were letting me go right before my 65th birthday. A wake-up call is what happens when all of a sudden the rug gets pulled out from under you. And that happened for a whole lot of people in our country, probably in some other countries too. They saw their 401ks get hammered as the stock market lost, oh gosh, 20 plus % of its value. Okay, and a lot of that was based on the worldwide panic, of course. Stock market reacts emotionally to things. But not only that, a lot of folks actually lost their jobs or got furloughed or whatever because they couldn't go into work anymore. Restaurants and bars closed down, schools closed down, although the teachers, generally speaking, are still getting paid. They're doing distance education here in Ohio. But other people, all the major automakers shut down their plants. Guess what? You don't work, you don't get paid, right? So there's a whole lot of folks who are all of a sudden realizing that a single income stream is not a good idea. And because of that, it is a good time for you to be building your business. I'm not saying you should actually use the pandemic as a selling point, but I am saying that people are more open to a work-at-home business right now. Okay, good time to be working it. The phone book cash system, which is part of our postal profit system, the timing is absolutely fantastic for that. We encourage people to mail that invitation letter to local business owners. Guess who is hurting like crazy right now? Local business owners. Anybody who owns a restaurant, anybody who is a dentist, anybody who's a chiropractor, anybody who is selling insurance or real estate, everything's on hold for them. And guess what? If they don't sell or have patients or customers, they don't make any money. So they're very, very open right now to another way to make money on the side, okay? You should be using that phone book cash system if you have it, because the timing is fantastic. Thirdly, I've seen a whole lot of posts on social media, primarily by various companies, including ours, about products that claim to strengthen your immune system. Now, I believe that our Super 7 and our CBD oil does strengthen your immune system. However, there's no evidence that those products or any other nutritional products that I'm aware of will protect you from getting the coronavirus. There's no evidence that any of them will cure the coronavirus. So we're all told not to make medical claims in any of our sales pitches. So remember that. Don't do that. Okay, it's fine for people to try to strengthen their immune system at a time when it needs to be strengthened. But let's don't make medical claims, okay? Not a good thing. Finally, I want to remind everybody that the deadline to save 10% on Business Builder Pacts for anybody who has been in for a while is March the 26th. That's 30 days from the day the company made the offer to let everybody, the new people, save 10% on Business Builder Packs in the first 30 days. So the company gave everybody 30 days to save 10% on Business Builder Packs. So if you are a quote old member like me, you've got just a few more days to do that. And if you're going to buy a Business Builder Pack, this is the best time to buy one. Buy silver or gold or platinum, whichever you want. The bigger the pack, the more money you save. It's really about saving money on products that you are in fact going to use. We're not trying to garage qualify anybody or anything like that. If you really don't need anything, don't buy it, okay? On the other hand, if you just love the coffee creamer and the keto shakes or a bunch of skincare or whatever, this is a real good time to save a bunch of money by putting it all together in a package. You can build your own now. So you save 10% whether you build your own or you buy one of the set packs. If you're using the 10X Pure Gold Super 1000. You can buy a 4-pack of that, a silver pack. I think it's silver pack number 4 or something like that. It gives you 4 bottles of the Gold Super 1000 for less than you will pay for a 3-pack plus a single. So if you're using that product, it's our most popular product. Why not buy a silver pack, get 4 bottles of it, save money? Okay, just a suggestion. All right, but there's a lot of opportunity. Somebody once, I think it was W. Clement Stone, once said, within every disaster lie the seeds of a great opportunity. And that's kind of where we are right now. We're in the middle of a kind of a disaster of sorts, as much a disaster of fear and panic as it is of actual disease, but we're in the middle of one, okay? Find the seeds of a greater benefit in this situation. Well, how do you build a CTFO business anyway? People ask me this all the time. What have I got to do? This all sounds so complicated, blah, blah, blah. It's not complicated. It's very simple. Number 1, be an active member. Be on a monthly product order for any one $47 product. We have 80 products to choose from. It's not hard to find one that you will use every month. If nothing else, you ought to be on the 10X Pure Vitamins, okay? Who doesn't need a daily multivitamin? You won't find one any better than this one. So that's an easy choice. There are other choices if you want to choose those. So be an active member. Number 2, advertise your business. You get paid not by mailing free postcards or flyers or advertising anywhere else. You get paid when you bring in new members and they buy product. That's the only thing you get paid for, okay? If you bring in new members and they don't buy product, you don't get paid anything, okay? You can bring in all the free members you want, but if they don't buy product, you don't get paid. So you need to advertise your business so that you can bring in new members, and hopefully some of them will do number 1. How do you get them to do number 1? You do number 3. Follow up with your new members, okay? Email is the worst way because 95+% of emails go unanswered, okay? Phone is the second best way, but remember that a whole lot of people never answered their phone, and I've run across this several times where I'll call somebody on the phone and their voicemail is full. This is a person who doesn't even listen to their voicemails. They just let them fill up, okay? But here's what everybody does. They open their postal mail. We have a welcome letter that you can send to your new members. You get notified by email and now by text if you've checked that box in your back office for every new member. That email gives you their mailing address, their phone, their email, their name, and so on. So use that and send them one of our welcome letters. If you need a welcome letter, the welcome letter just basically tells them about our group, encourages them to do number 1, and tells them if they do number 1, we'll send them 250 free postcards and names. That's a little carrot that we hang in front of them to get them to do number 1. So why not send your new members a welcome letter and encourage them to do number 1 and do number 2, okay? So it's very simple. This is like a little waltz. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Keep doing it over and over again until you've got at least 7 levels of active members. If you do that, you'll be making plenty of money. Now, I do want to tell you about our Business Builder Pact strategy. This is especially important right now when you can save 10% on the Business Builder Pact, no matter how long you've been in the company. And here's how you do that. Okay, number one, get on auto ship for any one $47 product. That sounds familiar. Number two, buy one business builder pack for yourself. It can be silver, gold, or platinum. That's up to you. Any of the three is fine. Number three, enroll your spouse or other family member. If you don't have a spouse or you don't have a family member, you can enroll under you for free. You can create a little business entity by going to the IRS and telling them you want to start a sole proprietorship business and ask them to give you an EIN number, okay? And that little business number, something like my business, Dr. Dick LLC, you can enroll that business under you. Now, I actually have my account in my own name, but you can do that, and that way you will have a position under you that you can use. Here's why that's important. Use Build Your Own to buy all your additional products under your family member. In other words, your own auto ship for $147 product, right? You bought a business builder pack for yourself, all right? Whenever you need a bunch more products, like you want to buy up some shakes or keto creamer or skincare or whatever, bunch them together and build your own under that family member. Guess what? Even if it's silver packs, you're going to get $25 every time, and on the fourth one and beyond, you're going to get $100 back. So you're saving tons and tons of money on products that you want and need. Not only that, you're building up your sales, because the sales to that family member count for you. Follow up with every personal member that you bring in and teach them to do this same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? When you do that, watch your sales volume explode. I mean, once this goes down a bunch of levels, our sales volume will just rock. And that's true not just for me, it's true for any of you as well. Why do we use direct mail? Okay. Most people don't like to make phone calls, don't like to hold meetings or parties or that kind of thing. They want something that they can do kind of hands-off, I guess. Not only that, once people have talked to the people they do know, their warm market, they need a way to reach out and approach people they don't know. Okay, now you should always contact your warm market first, your family. As I said before, you can enroll your spouse, but you can enroll your adult children, your mother, your father, your sisters and brothers, your cousins, your aunts and uncles. All right, I had 2 brothers and a sister enrolled under me. All right, you can do the same thing. My spouse is enrolled under me. I buy everything I need under her beyond my auto ship, okay? So you should always contact your warm market and sign them up for free. Some of them will never buy products. Some of them will just be a profit-sharing position for you. If you don't know what that is, you need to go research the pay plan and find out how profit-sharing positions multiply your pay. I can tell you that they significantly increase my pay every week, okay? So contact your warm market, but then the ones who want to actually do something and build something, they're part of your team. So guess what? All of you can approach people you don't know, the cold market. Third reason we like direct mail is anybody can mail a letter or a postcard with no training. Now, we do have a little diagram where we actually show people where to put the stamp, how much the stamp costs, where to put the label, where to put their ID number, not to put things in the phone and email position. That's for the prospect. And some people do manage to screw that up, okay? But almost anybody can go through that process and mail a postcard properly with little or no training, okay? What that means is direct mail is duplicatable. That's a very important word. If you want to build a large organization, it must be able to multiply like a virus. Oh, goodness, what a word. But the way to do that is to have a system that is highly duplicatable. Okay? When you have that, direct mail builds on what we call leverage. That is the work of other people. You're not doing all the mailing. The more people you have mailing with you, the better you're going to do. Does it work? Yes, it works. Okay, postcards work. Postal profit system probably works a little better. But mail works for everybody except those who quit mailing, because mail is a form of advertising. If you don't keep advertising every week, every month, your business starts to die. Okay, so if you're going to use mail, commit to do it every week, every month. Okay, if you're not willing to do that, you're just wasting the money you spent mailing in the first place. Now, a couple of reminders about calls or webinars. The CTFO corporate webinars are at 9 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday evening. Just go to ctfowebinar.com and log in using your name and email, and you can watch that webinar every Tuesday night at 9 o'clock. My buddy and my personal enroller, Mike Swilling, holds his legacy team call at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Thursday nights. Now, Mike is an old school network marketer. Okay, he bills by word of mouth. So if you're using word of mouth, if you have no money, that's the best and really your best option. But Mike is a word of mouth guy. Then you want to listen to his calls at 319-527-2973. All right. I have a little bit of a story. I want you to know that, lots of people across this country are worried, they're afraid, and not entirely without reason. This is an epidemic, a pandemic, they call it. It's spreading all over the world. People are getting sick. Some people are dying, mostly people who had other health problems, but it's happening. Okay, so the government is encouraging us all to stay home. I'm staying home. I do venture out to the post office every day. I go by the bank drive up usually once a week or so. We're buying all our groceries by ordering them online, and then there's a little pickup thing you can go to at Kroger. We're taking all the precautions that you should be taking as well. If you live in one of the larger cities or states, New York, California, and Illinois have all issued what we call lockdown orders. Okay, so just a word, I have 3 doctors in my family, 2 nephews and a brother. I have a niece who works in the hospital at Medical University of South Carolina. My former wife's sister works in a hospital in South Georgia. I have family members who have immune issues because they've had chemotherapy or they've taken autoimmune drugs and that kind of thing. So our family is praying for each other, and some of them are pretty afraid, just like some of you are. It's a good time for us all to stick together as a country, as a family, as friends. Stay in touch with your family, your friends, your downline, your folks. Encourage them. Try to keep them from turning to panic, whether it's panic buying or panic anything. That CBD oil does help your anxiety, so that's a good thing to be taking if you're having a lot of anxiety. But hang in there. This is going to be over. It's going to be better than ever when it is over. Take the time to build your business, because this is a great time to do that. Have a fantastic week, folks. Dr. Dick, signing off.